Quickly make decisions, ain't no playing around.
What's up, world? I'm your host, Rootsman Llama, and I got my good friends here.
What's up, world? What's going on? It's your brother TD, T Decibel, aka Jungle, aka TD the Barber. It's just a righteous brother.
Yes, sir.
Right. It's your boy Q Tobin, aka Q Boy Beethoven. Been with the beats, the ones and twos. You already know what time it is. Another righteous brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for having us, bro.
Oh, no problem.
For real.
You're watching the Irie
Irie Life.
Yes.
The Irie Life. Yeah. Church dropouts. If you ain't know, now you know. You gonna hear some more the church dropouts. But yeah, how we kicking this off?
Man, you tell us what we talking about today.
Righteousness in the community, man.
Yes, sir.
Righteousness in the community. Listen, we love our people. We're coming together tonight because we love our people and we have some things that need to be put forth. Not just another talking session, talking heads, and just, talking about what's wrong, but also talking about what's right and what could be right. You feel me?
Yeah.
There's a problem right now. I have daughters, 2 daughters.
I got daughters.
I got one son. 2-year-old.
I got a little boy. So here's the thing: we got a problem when our children are talking about certain things being brown and pink. We got a problem,
And know all the lyrics.
All the lyrics on how to make something breathe. Come on now, So we got an issue. It's a sad thing. We need to. I think the bottom line is we need to start sticking to ourselves and our agenda. What we need to do in order to go forward. Because right now we got a lot of our family members out here trying to run a race that wasn't even built for us in the first place.
Talk to them.
So we started off in a handicapped position. That wasn't our origin.
No,
that wasn't our origin. Yeah. But we started off with a race that's we were handicapped. You know what I mean?
Let's talk about it. So
where we go from there?
We was talking earlier about like this whole culture of debauchery, with the sexy reds of the world, and how they are elevated past the scholars in our community, past the intelligent people, the civil, rights activists that's in our community, people that's, looking for justice and whatnot, the people that have the intellectual solutions for our problems. They always push to the side. Let's elevate this, this person, because we know that this person is all they gonna bring is negativity.
Well, the thing about it too, man, we talk about the culture vultures.
Oh,
culture
yeah.
vultures in the community and becoming the household names.
Yeah.
All that's a part of the agenda to push, certain concepts, certain, things our kids look at. They on YouTube all day long and stuff like that. So
man, that's a scary thing, man.
Everybody want to be a rapper or football or something.
Well,
wrong with that.
Yeah.
We all wanted to do that.
Yeah.
If you're talented, you're talented. But they, when I use they, capital, T.
We know who they are. We're not trying to get demonetized.
They made it a way where our entertainers are our leaders.
Leaders, right? Yeah. And no other group has that. No other Chinese can be like, oh yeah, this R&B group or these rappers
K-pop.
here.
At
K-pop.
no point in time do you see K-pop rising and saying this is what our people want. No, they on stage doing the K-pop thing.
That's it.
It's only our community. Barbra Streisand has the same voice as Weird Al Yankovic has when it comes to their community, when things are to change, when things are to get, shift, when things are to be improved. You know what I'm saying? We don't look at, the other communities don't look at Celine Dion and say, what should we go?
Yeah,
where should we go next?
Yeah, what's your idea on this?
If somebody gets shot in the street, they're going to ask T.I., what you think? Yep. T.I. think about Paper Trail. T.I. think, and then no hate towards Brother Clifford, but the reality of it is our entertainers are just that.
That's all it should
entertainers.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
At no point in time in the medieval century where they were talking about, bring the jester out here,
And yeah, give us his opinion.
Yeah, give us your insight. When he comes out with bells on his shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's listen to the oracle.
Right.
No, the jester is not an oracle.
Nah.
But when it comes to our community, we have people in place that, not to. I'm sorry, not jester, because jester is just. But you know what I'm saying?
I know.
It's at a point where it's like, all right, now, this person just dropped the album, and witchcraft was in the album. We'll get into that.
Oh.
We're talking about debauchery. We're talking about lewdness. We're talking about all this was in their album, but now because they have a car, or jewelry, or an award.
Yeah.
That we didn't even create.
Right.
We didn't
That's not
create
hard.
darn near everything, but this thing, because we got this in our hand, now we can push the culture forward. Like, I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Acceptance factor to it.
Yeah.
Wanting to be accepted. I mean, that's the main thing we were talking about, earlier.
Yeah.
Wanting to integrate. Be
Integrate.
a part of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
To not feel left
That
out
acceptance.
as a people.
And it's sick that we have that with us within our community, that yearning to be accepted.
Yeah.
For what? Because when we push the needle, everybody else follows.
Everybody follows.
And we was having a conversation about this. I was expressing this to my brother. Like, my time out in Europe, seeing different emerging fashion. And I remember, clear as day, walking in Germany, bro, looking in the windows. And I wasn't window shopping. I was just, chilling, just absorbing different cultures. It was a mannequin with a pair of pants, jean pants, with a rope around his waist. And I thought to myself, damn, don't let this be the new belt. Because I remember seeing slave photos with them wearing a rope around the waist to keep their pants up. But now it's fashion.
It's fashion. Yeah.
You're in high school, you gotta tuck that shirt in, you forget that belt.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
You get that string.
It was a punishment, but now it's fashion.
Fashion.
So little things like that, I look at and I'm like, okay, we don't have to follow behind these people. We don't. We push the needle. So if we push the needle, why are we looking for acceptance? If anything, they're like, did I hit it right? Did I hit the whoa right? Did I hit the snap right? Look at this dance. And we know you're not going to be on beat. We get it. And we going to laugh. But guess what? You gave a good try. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to us, within us, it's like we look at a certain standard outside of us. And it's sick. And not to get straight to the chase, but, I know we're not going to end the podcast on this, but it's just like, bro, at the end of the day, we're the ones that establish the cool. It don't matter what it is. Big Boy back in the day from Outkast said flip-flops and socks, right? AT Aliens, flip-flops and socks, sweatpants, you know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing that, and I was thinking, damn, that's some ghetto shit.
Yeah.
That's some ghetto stuff. But then at the same time, I'm like, it's comfortable, and that's what we all about. We're all about comfortable. We'll get into this later about the, young ladies in the bonnets. I wanted to...
Don't do it to them.
You know what I'm saying? The comfortability factor, but even still, meathead, aka Future. I just
smash you on.
I just smashed a chick with some Gucci flip. You know what I'm saying? So, but guess what? Gucci flip flops to skyrocket.
Yeah.
Nobody was looking for no Gucci flip flops until Future said, "I did what I did to your woman," and some flip flops.
And he was talking specifically about Scottie Pippen's wife.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But like that's what's made popular. Adultery and dressing down, and it pushed everything else towards that. Yeah. So now we got people saying, "Yeah, what's your drip? Rate your drip." And it's just like, "Oh, these are such and such slides."
Yeah, I see that.
And I'm like, dude, slides.
And they be having saying like they got like thousands of dollars worth. I'm just like,
That's the
Can't
stuff you
fathom.
run outside. Mama say, "Look, I got the groceries in the car. Pick that. The trunk is
right,
open.
yeah.
Go
Right,
listen.
go get
Put
them."
some shoes on right now. The trunk is open. You don't want nobody to steal my groceries. And you put on what? Some flip flops.
Flip-flops.
But now that's the drip. So we push the needle on pretty much everything. Did y'all know a black man created? I think we talked about this. Black man created the automatic gear shift.
Yeah,
If you get in the car.
yeah.
If you get in the car and you have an automatic, more than likely 85% of the time, 90% of the time, you're going to have an automatic gear shift. Thank a black man.
And you can thank another black man for doing the air conditioning.
Stoplight. You didn't get in a car accident today? Yeah.
Black lady for GPS,
Yes. Computers,
computer,
cell phones.
cell phones.
So if
God, lot of stuff, bro.
we're pushing this, why are we on the coattail of other people? And dealing with finances too. Dealing with children. Why are we after looking at, okay, where do we go now, boss? That's what I look at.
Mm-hmm.
You get on social media and everybody got a master class.
Yes. Yeah.
You mean to tell me something that took you, what is it, 10,000 hours
Mm-hmm.
to be a master at something?
Yeah.
And now you could take a course and, you know,
You become the master
4 weeks later you're a master. I don't
with
know.
a degree.
It's just like who's keeping score of this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think we should just take our ball, say we're going home, and we're gonna regroup. You know, but that's the work.
That's the work. Yeah.
But how do we do that?
That's a good question.
When the narrative is our entertainers are the leaders? What do you think?
Well, see, it's real hard because when they offer that bag, then it's like all morals go out the window, and they use that they use our lack of economics. They use that against us, and so that's why a lot of us go to work.
Financial literacy.
Yeah, that's why a lot of us work 40, 50, 60 years, and we retire when we die.
And that's it.
I see. Here's the thing. Like, I feel like even with like social economics and knowledge of how money works,
Mm-hmm.
that comes from them.
Yeah.
But they didn't learn it on their own. It got distorted. That's one thing I can say. A lot of that stuff didn't originate from them. You know, maybe the Moors.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Sure.
Trading, bartering,
Sure.
that type of.
Getting back to that,
Yeah.
too.
Introducing them to bathing more than just one time out of the year. They used to do that.
Yeah.
The patriarchs and matriarchs
I don't know
of
how, bro.
what it was when the kings. Here's real quick. So you can look it up. On their birthday, they would bathe. On their birthday, the regal class, they would bathe on their birthday. That was the thing.
So just imagine you having,
Yeah.
sexual relations with a woman,
Oh yeah,
and man, that thing smell.
Bro.
I'm not.
hair already like a dog.
You probably gotta wait a long
It's too.
time to take a bath.
See,
too.
we too early in this. We
Yeah,
too
no,
early. We too early. If you notice, we got on all black. I got
Yeah.
on a white T-shirt. just
Yeah.
to let you know.
Yeah, I got.
But
all,
yeah,
and we
it's-
ain't playing this at all.
We ain't playing. This ain't what this is. It's all love. It's all. It's
Yes.
and it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and I just did some research on that a long time ago, realizing like, yo, these folks is dirty. But but here's the thing,
Think
like
about the Black Plague. That was the reason where it happened only in Europe. It didn't spread to Africa. It didn't spread.
I give you this. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, we all fall down. Where'd that come from? The Black Plague, bubonic plague. What
bubonic
happened?
plague.
Because they were allowing rodents to live with them, pigs and all this other stuff. They got the bubonic plague. So what happened? That song came about, and now it's a children's song, but that song came about by they were literally burning carcasses, human carcasses, and human beings, right? They were burning them because they had to get rid of that plague. So what happens is they would put posies, flowers in their pockets closest to their nasal so they don't have to smell the rotting flesh, and they don't have to smell the burning. That's where it comes. Ring around the rosy, which is the fire, pocket full of posies, the flowers, ashes, they all fall down.
Yep.
That's where that came from. And now we sing that to our children as a nursery
pastime, nursery rhyme.
I don't sing it to my kids. What I was going to touch on was, the whole washcloth gate. That's and I'm not putting this out there as a form of hate or anything like that or bigotry or it is straight fact.
It's observation.
It's observational and it's just straight factual.
Yeah. We saw it on social media when it went down.
I seen this one video, and they were like, "Yeah, I just washed my hair and let everything just
trickle down."
Trickle down.
Yeah.
You know how many people go? Yeah, I just can't imagine bathing every day. It's just like, whoa. Like real comments from real people. Like, nah.
Wow.
I don't understand why. Doesn't that affect your skin? Like, doesn't that? That's not good for your skin, bathing every day. And it's just like, damn. But it's just this is just one minuscule you know what I mean, difference between. But anyway, back to us. We got to do better.
Yeah.
We got to do better. 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, somebody watching this, they got children or they have nieces and nephews, little cousins, little brothers, siblings, or whatever, little brothers, sisters. And, where do we want them to go? You know what I'm saying? Where do we want them to go when they get to our age and they're cognizant of how life works?
How it really works.
How it really works, man. How it really works, man. We
the
can't.
Main thing, like I said, but even with that, how it works, give them more time to spend on seeing how it works. Passing something down, to your kids.
Yes.
Not leaving here struggling.
Yes. It's like
now
every
you can focus
generation
on living, what I'm saying, and making a better, life for your community and stuff like that. Because the way I see it in my personal life, family, community, what I'm saying. Then
then you go outside.
You know what I'm saying? But you always got to start with you first. So
always.
If we get a head start, now we trying to focus on
what really matters.
What really do.
You said something. Family.
Yeah.
That's how we win, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the only way we win.
That's the only way we win.
I mean, there's no other solution. There's no other.
And
we got to start with our families.
I find it ironic that our young brothers and sisters out here that have an amplified voice, microphone, recording contract, whatever, clap to you. I find it ironic that we're talking about family is the only way we win, but we have this generation that says, F my pops, he's the ops.
Yeah.
My mama wasn't there. The honor is gone.
The honor is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The honor is gone.
Yeah.
So if the honor is gone, where does that leave us? When we have our little ones. You see? And now, I just got to put it out there. Now we're in a place where we got multiple children, multiple women. Hey, listen, I'm speaking from experience. It's hard to raise a child when they're not in your house.
Yes. Yeah.
It's hard. You don't know what's going on 24/7. I know you got to get it, but that's a part of that hustle culture.
Yeah.
Got to go get it. That's by design.
Yeah.
I got to go get it so much to the point that somebody else is raising my child. Coco Melon is not here to raise your child. Miss Rachel is not here to raise your child. Miss Guy, come on.
Say that.
You see what I'm saying? They're not here to raise your child.
They're just here for the views and the money.
And then when we do have something that is our own, we making fun of it.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not. We'll say something like, "Oh, it's not gonna last," or
It's got a little hater.
Yeah, we always gotta hate. We always gotta meet hate. You talk with your friend, and your friend is about to start a business. You're like, what you know about business? Then you'll say, "Hey, what you doing with your little business?"
Little business.
I had somebody tell me that, a family member, and I heated. I was like, "Is that how you see what I'm doing? A little thing?"
I just make a little money and pay my little rent,
a little rent.
pay my little hospital bills, and pay my little
That's
insurance.
the wait and see. Don't catch up. Somebody always has something to say.
Save my little money.
Always.
Yeah.
Somebody always gonna have something to say.
Always little, ain't it? It's always little. Why we do that to ourselves?
You don't say the white man's business is little, and he can have a mom and pop shop.
What is it? So, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Yeah,
I know what it is. Deuteronomy 28. The curses in the Hebrew scriptures. That's how you know we're the creators. That's how you know we're the children of the. That's our punishment. Our punishment is hate within ourselves.
Yeah.
That's our punishment.
Yeah.
Our punishment is everybody takes while we still trying to figure out how we can get.
Mm-hmm.
That's our punishment, you know. Didn't want to get too heavy on that, but like that's the reality.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you know, Deuteronomy, I look at Deuteronomy 28 as the glass slipper of our people. Nobody else fits that description.
You want to read that for us?
Yeah, I can bring it up.
So to our viewers who not well versed on.
Yeah. So Deuteronomy is coming from the 5th book in the Torah, and the Hebrew scriptures, which people ignorantly call the Old Testament, right? And it was a set of laws and regulations that the Most High gave to Moses, and Moses gave to the Israelites, Yasharah, right? And the reality of it is, he put us in a position to be above all the nations. And I know when people hear nations, they're like, "What you mean? You know, they're talking about countries?" No, races. So we have races, but you know, they created the term race, but it's really a nationality. But yeah, what we're getting at is Deuteronomy 28, and and for the most part, it's a pretty long chapter, but I just want to, you know, we have the gospel song, Deuteronomy 28:6. Blessed shall you be when you come, and blessed shall you be when you go out. You know, blessed when you come and blessed when you go. That's where that gospel song comes from, Deuteronomy 28:6. So wherever we go, you know, we have this thing called drip. You know, taking our drip. That's the blessing. They want the you know, the other people. They want the blessing. Of course.
10 years ago, it was swag.
It was swag. You know what I'm saying? I remember. Shoot, hey, look, I ain't trying to get all hated on you, but I remember what all that in the bag of chips.
Yeah. I remember that too.
You know what I'm saying? I remember, you know, all that in the bag. You think you all that in the bag of chips? You know what I mean? But you know, the last part I want to get at, Deuteronomy 28:68, and Yah will return you to Egypt in ships on the road of which I said to you, you shall never again see it. And there you will offer yourselves for sale to your enemies as slaves and maidservants, but there will be no buyer. Offer yourselves for sale to your enemies. You got a resume? You ever found yourself on Indeed, Monster.com, or USA Jobs or whatever? Fill out all that information, but you still got, hold on, I thought I turned in my resume, but you still want to know. Yeah, we offering ourselves up for sale. You know how to plan?
And what did it say for
where
nobody is buying?
But there will be no buyer. We'll sell ourselves to our enemies. There will be no buyer, as in no redeemer. There will be nobody to save us. That's why we were talking about earlier, the Black Messiah. COINTELPRO put a lock on it. Listen, they will not have no leader unless we appoint them a leader.
And
that's why they're shot down. May the Most High bless the dead. You know, the individuals that were, you know, slain, assassinated, our leaders. You know what I mean? King said it best, and I get it. King was a part of, you know, whatever organization, but he did at the end, he said, "Man, I led my people into a burning building.
That's what got him killed.
I led y'all in the integration."
He was cool. It was cool when he had a dream. Like white people, like, yeah, you can have a dream all you want, but when he woke up and realized that, I integrated my people in a burning building. You know how that, bro? That's deep,
Come on, come on, come on,
Yes.
come on,
bro.
come on.
That's the term what woke means. You know, the liberals, they took that word and butchered it and added all this other stuff and garbage to it. But
Whoa.
all woke means is, hey, I'm black in America and I know what's going on. That's it. There's no agendas, no sexual preferences, no,
We need to do for ourselves.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Last thing I want to hit this real quick.
Mhm.
Deuteronomy 14:1. You are the children of the highest, our creator, right? You shall not cut yourselves. Watch this. Let me go fast forward. You shall not cut yourselves, and you shall not make a bald spot between your eyes for a dead person. Watch this. 2, verse 2. For you are a holy people to Yah, your power, and he has chosen you for himself to be a treasured people from among all the people on the face of the earth. So there's a reason why we can wear a rope around our pants and that was a fashion.
Mhm.
There's a reason why you can put flip-flops on and it's the thing now. There's a reason, my sisters, there's a reason why you put a bonnet on and nobody corrects you. Because you're pushing the needle.
You're pushing the needle.
You're
Now,
pushing the needle.
hey, if I wake up one day and I see a bunch of white people, especially TikTokers,
It's coming.
walking around with
It's
bonnets,
coming.
I'm like, I give up.
Zach,
I give up. Y'all win. Y'all
wearing
steal
a do-rag.
everything. And then
Zach
y'all remember
is
during the
wearing a
Super Bowl, the Khalees, what it's called, the player, the tight end for Kansas City. They call his haircut like, oh, this is a new thing.
Oh, man.
And I'm like,
Oh,
bro, we've
man.
been getting that haircut for 40, 50, 60 years. What you mean that's new?
As a barber, that's what the parents back to school, one against the grain, ball fade.
Yes.
What's it? Whatever his name
Whatever his name.
Whatever
we know
his
what
name
it is.
he gets the back to school special.
Yes.
And now that's the it
That's
cut.
the it. Mm-hmm.
We pushing the needle, family.
Yep.
We're pushing the needle, And so, I don't want to turn this Bible study, but
Nah,
I just
you
want
good,
to point
you good.
to the text and let us know that have some pride about yourself,
Yes.
brothers and sisters. Have some pride about yourself, not unrighteous pride, not the weird pride,
Mm-hmm.
right? But respect and dignity about yourself.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Monique said something. And I remember when she said it years ago. And I said, yeah! Man, they tried to bury that big lady.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, my babies.
Yeah.
What she say? I went to the airport today.
Mhm.
And I've been seeing it.
Mhm.
I remember once upon a time when, the pilot would give the kids the wings. When I was a
Yes.
jet setter when I was young.
Yeah.
Going back and forth with my mom and my father, whatever. And from Maryland to San Antonio. Shout out DMV, Largo. But they put me on a plane. I'm going out there, boom, boom. I remember, your loved ones could walk you to the terminal. This is before, national
9/11,
security
yeah.
and all of that. But what I'm getting at is people would wash. I said, man, people was washing their ass before they got on that silver bird. I remember that. People would pack suitcases.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, people got hefty bags coming to Spirit Airlines like, I'm checking in one bag. What do you mean checking in one bag? It's like you just came from the city dump. Like, no, have some dignity about yourself, people. And that's our biggest thing with exhortation. We got a project that we working on, and it's really geared towards our people, giving them hope. Not only hope, but educating them on who they truly are.
Yeah.
We look for acceptance because we don't know who we are.
Yeah. That's
we
why.
don't.
Mm-hmm. We look to them for that standard, and they looking at us for their standard. So it's just like,
how that work?
We should be on top of this
How
game.
that work?
Like somebody mentioned, like I think it was a white guy was mentioning, about hip hop in his 50 years. He was like, what has hip hop done for your communities besides tear it up?
Onesies and twosies.
Initially,
it was actually
broken glass everywhere, and it's just like, fantastic, What my guy's name? Fabulous Five.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, they were. It was almost like they were journalists.
Mm-hmm.
They were letting you know what's going on in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
And now that came from, you know, awareness to glorification.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if y'all aware though, but there's a shift going on right now.
Yeah, I believe
I
it.
feel it.
Yeah, I believe
Speak on it. Speak on it.
I mean, I just seen somebody post something too earlier about the drill. Talk about.
Oh yeah.
I don't know
That
if
died
anybody feel
down.
like that.
Thank God.
drill
That died down.
It's getting on everybody's nerves.
That died down. I've been seeing it. It's been dying down.
Get back
Thank
to talking
God.
about something that's gonna help
Man.
us.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
I mean, all drill is about just killing your ops. That's it.
It's to a point now. You got folks out in Europe. There's Europe drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they got Christian drill.
You know what I'm talking about? Killing the devil.
Yeah. Yep.
Or-
The devil is my op.
my
Yeah.
ops.
Remember a long time ago, I think before YouTube was a thing, it was this tall, light-skinned dude. I think he called himself a pastor, and he was on some kind of TV show, and he was just basically cussing out the devil, like literally cussing out the devil, saying, yeah, he's my
I
ops.
remember that, yeah.
And it was so funny because he was serious,
Yeah.
cussing them out like he would any other
Everybody on
op.
the street or something, yeah.
And I'm like,
Does that
yeah,
do with the long hair? He had the long hair?
I think so.
I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
yeah.
Out of there.
He was going home.
He was going home.
On the
Mm.
horse.
Out of there. Out of there. Out of there.
But yeah, man, that's what we got to get, man. To that place where it's positive.
Positive,
You know,
yeah.
Positive and enlightened.
Why is positive corny?
It's corny because think about your favorite movie. When you go to the movies, you don't want to go see no Teletubbies.
Feel good.
No,
You know
some
what I'm saying?
feel good movie
Somebody-
where the bad guy gets his justice, the good guy always win. Like we tired of that story
You know what I'm
sometimes. We want to see the bad guy win, like in
That's how
Avengers.
everybody look at it. Like, you don't want to see Teletubbies all the time, man. But at the same time, it's still a way to make positivity cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But you know, it depends on the person.
We done clown Nick Cannon to the point that he became, I hate to say it, I don't even want to say deadbeat dad. I'm like, damn, dog.
oh no, the white people
You-
did that to them.
Ain't no way,
They did that to
ain't no way you seeing all your kids like that, bro.
No, I remember he said that he take care of all his kids, like he sees them and he's there for all of them. I'm like, you got what, 20-some kids?
Bro, I
How
want to
can
see
you physically be there if your kid got a stomach ache?
this man frequent flyer miles is ridiculous.
Nah, he got to have a private jet like Taylor
He's got
Swift.
to.
Got to.
Just like
He's got
Taylor
to.
Swift. Because you got all these shows, maybe in New York,
You seeing 12
LA.
kids, cuz?
in different cities. These ain't all in the same city where you can just go house to house. Nah,
You gotta get a ranch. Everybody gotta move over here.
Everybody
You
here.
gotta sign this.
yeah. Mhm.
Corral of kids.
I gotta be here.
But what I was getting at was
Somebody
like,
gotta
I remember once upon a time, Nick Cannon was corny.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
face of corny.
yeah.
And now they comparing Nick to Future. Have
Oh
you seen
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Uh huh.
It's just like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh? Hey, yeah, big hunt.
Well, I can kind of see that as far as what he's doing for the culture, but not his.
Yeah, ain't
not
nothing
his
taken
music.
away.
Nah, not
ain't
his
nothing
music.
taken away from the brother.
You get out.
I'm not taking away from the
offense,
brother.
bro,
It's
but
just, you know,
Yeah, his lane was better with the show he had. You know,
Wildin' Out.
Then Wildin'
Yeah,
Out. Yeah,
Wildin'
that
Out.
was better than the music.
Nah, for sure. And that was bigger too. Like,
Yeah.
But one of his biggest jumps was what? I'm a gigolo.
Yeah, with R. Kelly at
Oh, yeah.
all people.
I'm a gigolo. Really? Why do we do this to ourselves? So here's the thing. Me personally, like I said, me and my brother, we talk about this all the time. Me personally, I feel like we should just take a stand. You know, Chris Rock said it. I didn't come up with this, so don't come for me. Chris Rock said it in one of his shows, about 98, 99, somewhere around there. Matter of fact, early 2000s, where he said there's a difference between black folks and niggas. We don't want to hear that.
No, we don't.
We don't want to hear
We
that.
don't.
But the reality of it is,
Yeah.
we
That's
see
true.
it all the time. Let's
Mhm.
family reunions, inviting
Mm-hmm.
family over for different family events and functions and stuff like that. We already know. Let me put this shit up before this joint
Nah,
turn
for
missing.
sure. Nah,
Mhm.
for
I'm-
sure.
Yeah,
No
I
offense.
know.
I'm just saying what
Yeah.
it is.
I
We
know.
already know.
Mm-hmm.
Come
We
bring
know
the
what
black-
time it
bring the
is.
Black people over, but you
We-
might bring a nigga with you.
Mhm.
Yeah, not real. You might bring one of them joints with
Hey, where my remote go? Damn, where your remote go?
The family be looking like, oh, no, hey man, I'm missing my headphones.
You got to put the remote on a bank teller beads. Remember the bank had the beads on the pen, and you got to put the remote on. Be like, damn. But anyway, not no hate towards our people, but there's a difference. But I think we were talking about before, like the scarcity mindset. Our people have a scarcity mindset. That's why we have this toxic hustle culture, and that's why we have this. I know who can connect the dots for you. You need your car, you need your brakes fixed. I know who can do that, but I ain't gonna tell you though. My cousin work on cars, but I don't know who can work on your car.
Why don't you just take them to Pep Boys? Yeah, take them to AutoZone.
Yeah,
they will help you.
But your cousin, whole time, your cousin got a garage. Who saved his little money for working in the parking lot? Now he got him,
it's a little business.
Yeah,
it's a little business.
Little business.
Oh, he got a little garage.
Little business.
He work on transmissions. Yeah, he work on a little transmission.
Ain't nothing little about no transmission. You know how long it take to even
he got
take a motor?
He got a little,
That's why.
So we just got to get to a point where we just love us.
Yes.
What's it going to take for us to love us? You know what I'm saying? We can do the rallies and Shaq come out here, even though we about to be invaded, Texas. Shaq come out with this buy back guns. And here's the thing: if you want to get a gun off the street, if you find a high point, I want to put this out there: if you find a high point in the bushes, and you say, "Oh, damn, this might become I don't know, turn it into police." I don't care what you do, but if you can get some money, get some food for your family and them, go to Shaq and turn that gun in. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Get them illegal ghost joints off the street. Get them switches off the street, cause y'all ain't got no aim anyway.
Yeah, y'all aiming at everybody but your ops.
Your aim is terrible. Your aim is trash. And you hit.
And then how you hold the gun is not even feasible.
Everything is off.
Y'all don't see the secret agents and how they hold their guns and how they shoot and be able to
these dudes
hit the person
John
one time
Wick.
and they out of there.
They swear they John Wick. You didn't even pass the 8th grade, but you swear you John Wick. Put it down. You taking people's hard-earned work, money, all of that. The children, their offspring. Put it down, brother. If you really got a problem, we need to get back to the breakdancing. If I got a problem with you,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We need to take it back to that.
Or a rap battle or something.
I'm like, you don't want to square up. No. We don't want to do that.
Don't want to do that
because God forbid you get knocked on your ass.
Right.
You gotta go grab that thing.
Now you gotta prove that you a bigger man.
Yeah. And then end up in jail for the rest of your life because I wanted to prove a point.
Cause you ain't got your weight up.
Nah.
Your wingspan ain't long enough as his.
And you going to a place where you can't have no gun, so you gotta learn how to fight. You gotta learn how to fight anyway.
You go to a place, they gonna knock you out and spit in your butt.
Ooh.
Damn.
Don't even know. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah. No, wait, listen. We talk. Wait, look, man. I ain't gonna play with y'all, bro. Y'all family, okay? Y'all family.
We telling the truth here.
We can talk. Damn.
It's
real. Nah, what do you think Nah, bro. Your homies ain't riding with you. They gonna squeal on you.
Right.
For a 4-for-4.
And they gonna take a girl.
Nah, for real.
They been scoping her.
And then your kids gonna be calling them daddy.
Ooh-wee.
That little 5 minutes ain't worth it.
That 5 minutes. It ain't 5 minutes.
It ain't 5 minutes.
2 seconds, whatever.
2 seconds,
whatever it take. Hey, that ruin your whole life.
Come on, man. We need to do better. We need to do better. But yeah, that's basically the topic of conversation, man. Just doing better with our people, man. Because we're not looking too good. I was looking at statistics. I don't know if y'all brothers look at statistics and stuff like that, but I think I showed it to you.
Yeah, you sent it to me.
As far as like,
the poverty gap with the income gap and all that.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, I haven't seen it recently, but I know
we talked about it already too, and I still stand on that too. Yeah. Cause I feel like we not reporting everything.
We not reporting everything, but at the same time, let's say we did. So the poverty gap, was it 1 to 20? It was like 20. It was 20 different nationalities. Black people at the bottom. White people was like number 3 and number 4. It was weird.
Who was number 1 and 2? Asian?
number 1 and number 2, it was Indian.
Okay.
Indian. So
I would have never guessed
You
that.
see, they also got
yeah.
don't they got the most poverty though in that country?
in their country.
Yeah.
But if you notice, I don't know if y'all knew this, but they get into IT.
Yeah.
So not only do
Oh,
they
yeah.
get in IT, but they have IT schools over there.
Yeah.
But some of them can actually afford to come over
Come
here.
over here and learn.
They soak it up so
go right
quick,
back,
and
yeah.
they don't go back.
Mhm.
They send their people over here.
Mhm.
So they doing the essay route.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Everybody's
so-
doing the essay route,
Everybody
but
doing the
but
essay.
us.
But here's the thing: essays say nigga, but we don't have to get into that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we don't. We're not going to do
I
that.
got some cool essays.
And I got some cool essays
Yeah.
too. But damn,
They not that comfortable, saying.
Do you know I struggle?
Cool, though, yeah.
you know I struggle though.
Nah, for sure.
You see,
For sure.
everybody want to
Now,
be black
but I would
until it's
say- I
time
would
to
say they're
be.
the closest one to have a struggle, kind of like ours, similar.
Okay, now let me. Okay, so do we look at struggle as being looked down upon? Is that the struggle? Because they look down upon, but at some point in time, they did a study come 2028, going into the 2030, everybody's gonna be beige.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah. Like
Ain't gonna be
skin.
no dark-
It ain't gonna be no
This ain't
dark
what this
skin.
is,
I look
bro.
like Stephen Curry.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is rare right here.
Yeah.
Take a picture of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark skinned brothers.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think in the next 100 years, I don't think it's gonna be like a clear black, clear white thing. I think everybody gonna be mixed by that time.
Nah, for sure.
Mixed.
You know,
And that's why they pushing that agenda. They
Yeah.
want everybody to be
Be
integrated.
integrated, right? So because it's easy for everybody to be on the same page if everybody kind of looked alike and sharing the same culture.
Right.
So
Straight up.
I
Straight
can
up.
see that. I can see
yeah, I can't imagine living in a world where I'm the only black person, dark skinned person.
I
and-
can though.
I mean, I've seen it.
They should make
I've
a
seen-
movie like that. The last black
Last
man.
black man.
Have you ever
Last black-
seen? It reminds me of a
Yo.
movie. You ever seen Children of Men?
Yeah, where
Come-
nobody could get pregnant. That was actually a good movie too.
Imagine it black though.
I'm the last black man
Last black man.
on earth.
Last black man. Like towards
Like-
the end,
like
you find
pure-
a black woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Young black chick, you know what I'm saying? And you just like, oh shoot, we can go ahead, repopulate. But there'd be assassination
Yeah.
attempts on
Yeah.
a black man
Yeah.
life. There'd be people worshiping the black man.
Yeah.
All of that. They should come out with a movie. Dang, I think we should
Hey, write that down.
we should
'cause-
write this down.
Hey, I know whenever you release something in the universe, if you don't act on it, somebody will.
Yeah, yeah. Last black man on
They see,
earth.
you're gonna see a trailer. Oh, this is the last black man
They
on
gonna
earth.
have Denzel Washington boy play that. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
it'd be Samuel L. Jackson. That's
You
old
think it'd be
man.
Samuel?
think-
Nah,
I think
Samuel,
that's-
he be the
that's
one
crazy,
to
man.
tell the young black dude, how he be playing this role.
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
play good with him.
Yeah,
Just give
yeah,
him one
yeah.
kid, and the young dude be like, I
Nah, I
ain't
ain't
giving
with
him
that.
nothing. All right?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? How he played on the joint with Candy, Mr. Candy, Django.
Oh,
He can play that
man.
character. He can
Damn.
play that character.
Man, I can't imagine anybody else playing that role, man. Like he played that role
Nah, he played that to the T, for
like
sure.
for real. I'm like, bro, are you from the past? Cause you look, you sound, and you act just like the people that we call.
Ain't that something? Nah, for real.
I'm gonna say this. There's a reason why he get casted
Oh,
in Tarantino movies all the time.
Hey,
oh,
man.
There's a reason.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Most Tarantino movies, from Pulp Fiction.
Some of us, hey, listen. Our entertainers are not our leaders.
I know,
They're not our leaders.
but they quick to be on a news panel and give the opinion of the day. You know what Black America is thinking. Like they like to do that.
Gotta get back, man.
Mm.
That's that truth, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, exhortation for sure, man.
yeah, man. Talk about that, man. Talk about that exhortation.
Well, exhortation, man. Project wise.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to want to, dig into who these individuals are.
Bring in awareness,
Yeah.
to the culture, because we don't want to get lost in the sauce with the chocolate milk or or the 2% or whatever. But not only just that, I mean, bringing back the love, bringing back the awareness, bringing back the soul, and just speaking truth. So we just pray this project speaks to you guys' heart, mind, soul, spirit, and that y'all come back to that truth, man. That's what's needed right now in this culture.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when we say the church dropouts, you know, we still connected to the Most High.
Yeah. Right.
For sure.
Right.
Never losing that connection.
Right. And just making, just
getting
making
away from religion.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know.
Get away from religion and get away from false ideologies.
Yeah. Because that's what I think one of our biggest stumbling blocks is like we worshiping the God that they put in front of us. And you know, what was we doing? What were we doing in Africa before we met them? Like,
that what was going on?
We weren't worshiping no baby white Jesus.
Man-made, handcrafted, man.
Yeah.
Propaganda is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Propaganda is a beast, man. And you know, I feel like that about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of propaganda going on.
Oh yeah.
Out here with a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Everyday things too.
Yeah, everyday things.
They say you know, they say who said the victor writes history. How's it go?
Yeah. The victory always writes the history.
The pen or something like the pen is mightier than the sword, and the victor, you know, dictates history. And, you know what I'm saying?
Because it's his story.
Yep,
his story.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, we were given a certain doctrine. And we're gonna get back into that real. So like exhortation, really what it is comes from the prophet Ezekiel, right? And this is in the prophet Ezekiel acted as a sentinel, as a reporter for the Creator, you know, during this particular time, talking to the exiles. But I want to read this real quick, and it's a little bit Ezekiel 3:17 through 19. Son of man, I have appointed you a sentinel, right? Or you can see sentinel as a watchman, right? I have made you a watchman for the house of Israel, Yasharal. When you hear a matter from my mouth, you shall warn them on my behalf. 18. When I say of a wicked one, you shall surely die, and you do not warn him, the sentinel, the watchman, and do not speak to warn the wicked one concerning his evil way to save his life, then he, the wicked one, will die for his iniquity, and I will demand his blood from your hand. 19. But if you did warn the wicked one, and the wicked one is a transgressor of the law, Torah, right? But if you did warn the wicked one, yet he does not turn away from his wickedness and from his evil way, he will die for his iniquity, and as for you, you will have saved your soul. So when we talk about exhortation, we're talking about lifting up our voice, sounding the trumpet, and saying, people, our people, there's not only is there a better way, but the way we're doing it is wrong, right? And not in a condescending way, but in a way where it'll communicate. Because what we have been doing, the listening audience, if you notice, we're still here. After all we've done, we're still here. Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Obama. That's a small part of the population of us.
That's not even
Obama
1%.
ain't even us, but
that's not even 1%.
It's not even 1%. It's not even 0.5. Now there's some people getting money, but at the same time, they already know more money, more problems. So, and here's the thing: we looking for money. We're looking for something with a slave owner's head on it.
Ooh.
We're striving for that. when that's not really real power, especially if you're in two sides. BRICS, if you hip, BRICS, and our economy alone, U.S. economy. So what are you looking forward to? It's crumbling right now. If you don't know how to plant, and the brother Killer Mike said this in one of his panels. He was like, he was a part of a panel. He was saying, and I totally agree. He said, "Listen, raise your hand if you go to the range at least once or twice, 3 times a week."
I saw that.
Raise your hand if you know how to plant. Raise your hand if you own any property, any acreage, raise it. So he said, "Okay, we're not ready to do nothing."
No. Yeah, I saw that. He was passionate too.
But he's real.
Yeah.
We're not ready to do anything. But what we can do is get back to the book, right? I'm sorry. We can get back to the book, right? My apologies. But yeah, so this is our heritage. And it's found in here. But that's why it's going to take righteous brothers and sisters. One thing I can say.
Can you read that too?
What's that?
About the heritage.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna bring that out. But yeah, so what I wanted to say was, we're looking for something. You know what really tore our ass up? And you probably never heard this before, bro. And I ain't never told nobody this. And we always talk about stuff. That 23andMe. That lineage.com, that findmygranddaddy.com type, who am I.net, right? All of that weird stuff like this here, that really tore us up. Because what that does? That puts us in a position to say, I don't know. Now, it's one thing to not know, and it's one thing to search, and it's another thing to feed into the same system that's keeping you here to say, who am I? Who am I? And you going to, this is what you are, right? I'm going to buy you a plane ticket. That's cool. Go ahead, buy you a plane ticket and search your roots, But there's a reason why you're able to push the needle, black man, black woman. There's a reason why you go to the office and everybody stops talking when you enter the office. Yeah. There's a reason why they accept you more when you code switch. And you start using their vernacular and their vocabulary. There's a reason.
Have y'all ever been on a job where you and another black coworker are talking and y'all got your own grammar and whatnot, and then the white people come and they just feel offended because they not in the conversation, and they'll try to jump in the conversation and add their little 2 cents in.
You want to know how to silence the white people if they having a conversation? You want to know how to do it?
Yeah, you do it.
It's real quick, and you probably never even thought about it. But just imagine they talking about Taylor Swift, Frappuccinos or whatever, and we don't even have to say nothing. Just do this. Watch this. What's up, bro? Everything will be quiet. Yeah. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Especially you doing some
that right there.
Look. You gotta put that slap on.
Yeah. Right.
With the snap.
They don't know what that means.
Remember in Get Out?
Oh yeah.
And they were talking, ha, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs and freshen up." And it was like, ha. As soon as he hit the stairs, they was listening. He's just by himself. But that's who we are, my people. That's who we are. Claim that. Yeah. Keep that.
Yeah.
And talk amongst each other. Gather ourselves. That's what we're told to do. Gather yourselves, O nation undesired. We should gather ourselves together. We should, and I know we got some niggas in the bunch.
Oh,
I know. And a lot of us don't want to associate with the niggas. I know. But guess what? To them, we all niggas.
Yeah. It don't matter if you
feel like you better than the other one.
Y'all all the same.
That's why I read from the book of Ezekiel 3. Guess what? Warn them. Warn our people. Hey, I don't think you need to be talking to your child like that. You know, hey, listen.
Oh yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Ooh.
Hey, sister, bless you. How you doing? Yeah. I think baby girl, she probably need a little bit more clothes on.
Yeah.
She looking like she belong in BET Uncut video. and she's only 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, that's the thing about it too.
We need to correct ourselves and not be afraid to do it. What's up, bro?
Watching, I be watching the ratchet stuff too. But I was watching Boosie on what's the one they got in Atlanta? Real Talk. Is it Real Talk?
What's that?
With Big Bank. What's the joint called? Anyway, he was on there talking about everybody is being bullied. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bully
Okay.
culture.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You gotta watch what you say. You can't go get counseled for every little thing that you say. And that's, it's gonna take that zeal for us to step up and, be a community. And help. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying, you see something, say something.
We do that at the airport.
Yeah.
What they say? If you see a bag unattended,
Report it.
Report it.
Immediately.
Yeah.
And then they got phones everywhere, so it's nowhere that you can find. Okay, let me use his phone to
I'm saying
report
that
it.
everybody gets so offended though. Like,
But that's where our strength comes in.
nah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's and we look at that as an annoyance. Like, damn, every time I say something, they're saying you ain't nothing. But that's the strength. Hey, I love you. I'm not trying to jump down your throat, but I'm just letting you know. I see you here.
Nah, for sure.
You're acting here,
Yeah.
and you want to remain here. They see you here. I see you here.
Nah, for sure.
So it's love,
Yeah.
and we're not kissing any ass or nothing like that. We're just exhortating,
For sure.
We're just letting our people know, hey, we come. So here's the thing: we adopted. I can say this. I'm old enough to say this. We adopted that king and queen Negus.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? We adopted that quick. Oh yeah, we royalty.
Yeah.
Because that's how we feel. That's why Desi Banks, peace up Desi Banks, that's why we have, the white Air Force versus the dark Air Force.
Oh yeah.
So when I say, and I was just quoting Chris Rock, I didn't say this, black folks versus niggas, that's what Desi Banks
That's what
is
it
doing.
is. Yeah.
The white Air Force versus the black Air Force.
That one he did with the wedding, I was like, oh,
That's
that's
hilarious.
He
Yeah,
did,
I said that
he
skit
did
too.
another joint. Oh, he's super talented.
Oh yeah, he is.
But he ain't gonna run for mayor. I hope he don't. Maybe. I don't know. You think he's equipped for that? Our entertainers are not our leaders.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be a part of the conversation.
Right.
That was just a real quick segment. You see how quick I did that?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But the way the system is designed, they'll put him in a position to do that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And he got his own endeavors. He's doing his home decor and things like that. I don't know if you've seen that.
Home decor.
Yeah.
Like,
He's designing.
Desi?
He's designing houses.
Desi?
Desi Banks is designing houses.
man, that could have been his dream
He
job
wanted to do
when
it,
he
yeah.
wanted to grow up, and
He's
he
doing
probably
his
told
thing.
people that, and
Bless
like,
up
oh,
to-
that's what
bless
girls
up to
do,
brother.
and
Nah,
He's
bro.
he's really doing it,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But again, that attests to what I was saying earlier. We push the needle
yes.
because if you, I ain't even gonna go there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to bring something out. I want to bring something out in an Ecclesiasticus, and some say extra biblical book, but Ecclesiasticus was originally written in Hebrew. It's our wisdom. Ecclesiasticus 7:17, 8 through 12. He set his eye upon their hearts, and he might show them the greatness of his works. We're talking about the Most High, right? He gave them to glory in his marvelous acts forever, that they might declare his works with understanding. 10, and the elect shall praise his holy name. The elect, the remnant, right? Who praise the Most High and him alone. 11 is where I want to point our people's attention to. Ecclesiasticus 17 and 11. Besides this, he gave them knowledge and the law of life for a heritage. 12, he made an everlasting covenant with them and showed them his judgments. My people, it feels right to wash your body on a daily basis with a washcloth. And when we look at the other nations and we're like, y'all don't do that, and that's wrong. That's not a hip, cool thing. That's not the it thing.
Yeah.
That's cleanliness. The law of cleanliness.
Next to what?
Cleanliness next to godliness. Right?
Yep.
We say that.
Yep.
We already, what I'm explaining is we already have an innate ability or an innate, it's innate in us to side with righteousness. It's innate in us to be found right, if you will. We always want to be right. You know what I'm saying? Let me get right.
Let me get right. Let me get myself right.
Let me get myself right.
Yeah, I got to coordinate too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let me coordinate. Let me put myself together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We already have this.
We did that before this podcast. Hey, you pointed out, hey, you need to fix that. You need to fix that, you know?
But here's the thing, like, even down to, I was talking to my brother about this. I said, let's say we go on, I don't care, Tubi, whatever streaming, whatever you do on your television, whatever you watch, whatever show. If I would describe to y'all a show, it was based in church and it was praise and it was dancing and everything, but it had some drama in there too, right? Like Greenleaf. Right?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that.
Saints and Sinners was another one. Yeah, that was actually a good series.
Yeah, it was.
Dare I say P Valley.
Oh,
right.
I stopped at season 2.
Man,
I had to. It was too much.
I stopped it. No,
because I'll be honest.
I stopped at the beginning. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I was getting my hair twisted, and old girl had it in the background. I was like, I'm never watching this show. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, if I and I didn't tell you the race, but I told you the premise of the show, you're gonna automatically think, oh, this is black folk. This is a black church.
Yeah.
Why is that? Because we're the most spiritually aligned.
Yeah.
If you notice.
Yeah.
We make fun of the white churches when they try to catch the spirit, or they,
Man,
jigging and stuff. We're like, y'all ain't catch the spirit right.
Yeah.
Why?
That looks weird.
Have you noticed that? We push the needle when it comes to pop culture, and we push the needle when it comes to dare I say religion or just spirituality. We push the needle with that. I look at stuff like that and I say, man, we're right there on the cusp. We just need to enter through that door and reclaim our heritage and say, we're the light. We're the light. Our people, I'll say this, and a lot of people don't say this, but we talk about it all the time. We're in this position because the world is in this position because of us. If we got right, the world will follow. If we showed them what love look like and camaraderie looks like, they'd be on board. If we show them what the right dietary laws, what we talked about before, you got to explain. Why is it we explain this to our family members? I don't eat pork, and they automatically go to, oh, you must be Muslim.
Yeah, like
go straight to that.
I mean, it does says it in the same Bible that we read, right? Like it even lists the shellfish that you like to eat with the gumbo.
Anything without scales and fins is an abomination. Yeah. So if it doesn't have scales or fins, you're not supposed to put it in your mouth. We got calamari. They go to the restaurant today, whenever. They're gonna upcharge you with shrimp.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You gonna upcharge me with a scavenger?
Upcharge.
Yeah, humans are not supposed to eat scavengers because scavengers 9 times out of 10 carry a lot of pesticides. Not pesticides, but a lot of parasites.
You know why? Pigs. Because they don't have scales. The scales are a protective layer so the parasites don't get in.
Yeah.
The strychnine worm with pork, it doesn't die.
Man, that's scary.
Why do you want that in your system? But here's the thing. I'm gonna take it a step further. They say you are what you eat. So if you're eating nothing but scavengers, you're gonna live a scavenger life. You're gonna have a savage life. Yep. You're gonna scrape up whatever you can. You're gonna go to the family functions and see. Oh, okay, you didn't see that.
Yeah. The difference between the nigger and the black.
You see what I'm saying? But I only brought that up because it's an evident thing.
Yeah.
I hate that he put it that way, but it's the truth. And comedians do that. They speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's why Cat Williams made waves that he made.
And he said 2024 was going to be the year of truth.
Chicken spots all in the black communities.
Catfish and
catfish and chicken.
Smell all the way in. Smell all in the community.
Right. That chicken. That chicken is fried real good.
Yeah. Let's think about it even here in Dallas.
Yeah.
One of two. Well, we got a little better now, but 2 of the main hoods, North Dallas. You got Big Mama's right there. And you got what we got over here? You got Rudy's Chicken.
Rudy's.
You know what I'm saying? Or Halls.
Williams.
Churches everywhere. And they mainly be in the hoods. You really don't be seeing them joints.
Churches chicken.
I don't see no churches in Frisco. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I ain't gonna be no Frisco. You ain't gonna be no churches in
wait. I remember a couple of years ago. Where am
Don't get me wrong,
down here, down the street,
It ain't.
Will's Chicken was over here
all the
by. It's over here before you hit the highway. It was a Williams Chicken, and I remember because my partner, he used to frequent there. I don't do fast food, but they closed down like that. One day they was open, the next day they was closed. And I was like, I thought that was weird. Like, why is there Williams Chicken here on this side of Plano? Like, I can see it being on the other side of 75 because that's where the hood is.
Right.
But it was right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all going.
Tyrone. Who called Tyrone?
They got
Man, bro, that movie.
Bruh,
Bro, we
real
can talk
talk.
about that movie right there alone, bro.
They got a saying, if you are in a part of town, they got to close down Church's Chicken.
You don't need to be there.
You don't need to be there.
Yeah, no.
Damn. I've only seen Church's Chicken in the hood.
Yeah.
You ask about Frisco. I'm in Frisco all the time. They don't have no Church's Chicken in them.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't seen one.
They got Target, Starbucks,
Starbucks all in there.
Petco. And
if they do have a chicken joint, it's gonna be like a Chick-fil-A or
Yeah, I was
something.
about to say, yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Or Cane's.
Cane's, yeah.
Oh, Cane's.
But it ain't the same smell of chicken, though.
Nah. It's still,
Something in that grease, bro.
yeah.
Something up in there. Chicken.
They sprinkle a little crack in there.
Yeah.
Chicken, FDA approved. Out of all the meats, FDA approved. And this is last year, several months back. FDA approved imitation chicken. FDA approved of it. Like, okay, we can make this.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
know with
scary,
Impossible
man.
Meats and stuff like that, they have it's
already
beets and
imitation,
stuff
man.
like that. But that's real beets, though. That's like other stuff. You know what I'm saying? To bleed and maybe a portobello mushroom to replicate a beef patty and stuff like that. But chicken is the only meat that they said, okay, we can actually make this, as in put cells together. Where the cells come from? How do they recreate them? I don't know. But that is the first. And I'm like, damn, of all the meats, chicken is the one that y'all say, okay, yeah, the public can have
What were
that.
the two mixtures that make chicken?
What's that?
The two mixed birds.
Oh, you talking about the
story.
Gallus? You talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Gallus, the red and the gray jungle fowl? Yeah.
They breed them.
They bred them. But here's the thing: in Leviticus 19:19 and what is it, Deuteronomy 23 and 11, I want to say they say we're not supposed to breed cattle. We're not supposed to have mixture of animals and things like that. Speaking of which, y'all see that they got this dude created spider pillar.
I would not.
It's a new look.
Look,
Hey, look.
I don't want to see that.
With the grass
Hey, look, here you go. What they call it? Nightmare unlocked. A new unlocked nightmare alert.
I see that.
Spider pillar. Look that up. Dude created a spider pillar. You got a caterpillar that has spider legs.
How fast does it move? Please don't tell me it's fast, because that's even scarier.
I clicked that shit off so fast.
Spider.
I already don't like spiders. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
Spiders is nuts.
Man,
They call that
like a ride.
spider's not even a bug. They say it's an animal. But then I'm like, dog, y'all done mixed the bug with an animal and a spider pillar. Bruh, if you seen it, I'm going to send it to you after this. So you can be up at night like I be up at night.
I'll watch it and I'll see it.
I'll be up at night like, what's a spider? Because I done seen sand spiders. I don't know if you ever seen a sand spider. They're cricket spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever seen cricket spiders.
They crickets, but they look like spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump high as hell.
I ain't never seen them.
You jump about 3-4 feet tall. Now they got a spider pillar now. I'm like, damn, yeah, they just making stuff.
Man, don't let them mix a snake with
Spider. Nah, I'm good on that too.
I don't really like snakes, even though they help keep the rats down.
I'm just saying, shit. Don't mix
like
a black.
little ones. I don't care what
Yeah,
size
yeah,
those
yeah.
is, bro. I
Hey,
can't
look.
deal with it, bro.
I ain't trying to get you know. Ban us. Don't ban my man. Don't ban my man.
Nah, for sure.
They're gonna start making black and white folks.
Oh,
Say, bro.
bro, in that movie, they cloned Tyrone. When I figured out that the black people that was working there, they was actually, the white people that was working there that was like managing like the different scenes right now. That was actually a black person back in the day. that they did the science on and made them white.
Mm.
But you notice that they never could get rid of that afro. So it's just like, yeah, you can make us or you can clone us, but you can't take away that feature in us. You can't take away our essence, so to speak. I mean, you can beat it out of us, but it's not gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, as hard as you try, huh?
I mean, they tried for 400 plus years, and we still
here, bro.
Still here.
No matter what they try to do, we still.
Man, we survive. Like, I mean, our struggle is so different from everyone's struggle, and a lot of people like to say, "Oh, like these people over here in the Holocaust, that was terrible." But I think what we went through, I'm not trying to compare the struggles, but what we went through was systematic.
I can.
Oh, for sure.
I'm a compare the struggle. My man Llama ain't gonna compare the struggle. I'm gonna do it.
I can't afford to get gas.
First, no. It's not on him.
Yeah.
He invited us.
Yeah, problem now, bro.
He invited us.
Yeah.
The Holocaust. How long was the Holocaust?
It was shorter than what we can do it.
Take a number. Take a guess. How long was the Holocaust? We looked this up at
I would say less than a decade.
1941 to 1945.
And it ended at 1945, right?
The maximum 2 to 3 million Jews were killed. That's less than a generation. Versus 400 years.
Plus,
because we have 13th Amendment, so slavery is still here. Okay? You mess around and find yourself incarcerated. Now you're a slave to the state. So slavery is still here. Holocaust was less than a generation.
Because a generation is, what, 20 years?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
not even half of a generation.
Yeah. Wasn't even a generation. So you walk around and say, my grandfather had a tattoo with some numbers on it. All right. I'm not trying to take that away from you. But our struggle is not the same.
Yeah, no.
Redlining.
Still going on now.
Segregation. It's still like that today. You told me Forney, Texas.
Segregated.
It's segregated. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I thought Forney was just Forney.
Yeah.
No, it's segregated.
So you got a hood in Forney or like where the black
over there, but it's definitely a black side versus.
How no public transportation, but you still segregated. Think about that. But what I'm getting at is, and it's not to bash, because don't name me anti-Semitic, because I can't be
that's not even.
I can't be anti something that I am.
Right.
But that's another conversation when we get invited back, if we get invited back.
Yeah,
right?
Sorry about that.
Right? But the reality of it is, what they endured. See, my brother already knows.
Yeah, talk to him.
I'll say some stuff and just be like,
talk to him, bro.
damn.
The mic is open.
What did he say earlier? Damn. No, what did he say? He said, ooh. That shit was a theme park to y'all.
Ooh.
Get gassed? Okay, which one would you rather want? Right? Would you rather be gassed or would you rather be torn apart by 2 horses? No. Which one would you rather want? Would you want to get burned alive, or would you rather have sex with your mother to breed another slave? Damn. We don't like talking about these things, but it's the reality. And I'm not trying to compare
that's not
atrocities to atrocities.
No, that's not what
No. Yeah. Because it was both committed.
Both committed, right?
Right? But the reality of it is we sweep one under the rug and another one we hold in high regard. And not only that, but we say, don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
One, we say, we're adjusting textbooks for our seeds. And another one, We're building monuments,
Museums.
museums.
Oh, then they got
Music
that
videos.
the anti-defamation league. They got that. So if you talk about this,
A whole correlation.
oh man, don't let them get a hold of this podcast.
Sure.
But when it comes to our people, I guess we deserved it.
Oh no, they'll say you should get over it. It happened so long ago.
It happened so long ago.
So long ago. Y'all doing well right now.
What's the reason?
What's the reason? You know what the reason is. Yeah. We're the people of the book. Mm-hmm. We're the people of the book. We just went over Deuteronomy 28, and we're going to be the Israelites will be sent back to captivity in ships. Mm-hmm. Whether you wish, not the you. I say you wish because they wish they were. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the Jewish that I don't remember in their history that they forced on us. I don't remember reading that they were forced on ships. If anything, they was shipped somewhere else, and then they got to adopt the land that wasn't originally theirs.
Oh.
But that was airplanes, if anything. Yeah. But I don't remember them being on ships. But Deuteronomy 28 serves as the glass slipper. Whenever you all have time, read through it and ask yourself when you're done, who could these people be? Mm-hmm. Who could these people be? I don't see. See, we have a term called black on black crime, which is really proximity killing.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is. I mean, if I don't see you every day and I got a beef with you, I mean this white stranger across the town, he ain't got nothing to do with me.
I don't know no black person that went cross country to kill another black person over stepping on his J's.
Oh yeah.
That's proximity.
Proximity.
But we do know who will shoot up a school. Mm-hmm. We do know
who will shoot up a church.
We do know who will coax certain individuals to their house to chop them up and eventually eat them.
Oh, yeah.
We do know who that is. But if we had a beef on camera right now, this will go viral, right?
And that's the reason why
black on black crime strikes
crime
again.
strikes.
What's up?
I want to get back to these principles, man, because the thing is, they know this stuff already.
Yeah.
They have mastered those principles, even principle of finance. Yeah. So now they control the narrative because we're the monkeys dancing in their circus.
In their circus.
We can control.
And then we get mad when this monkey over here gets elevated to this platform right here.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, create your own circus if you want to.
Yeah, so that's why I salute, people doing, black people doing their thing.
Yeah.
It's needed, you know what I'm saying? But we need to cultivate that in the right direction.
And it needs to be systematic too. It needs to be across the board. Like, hey, look, we in a bad spot. We're not progressing as a race of people. Yeah. And we, like you said, we at the bottom of the list. Like, who wants to be at the bottom of a list like that? You're a laughing stock at that point. Yeah. And that's why everybody treats us like that. Everybody treats us like we are the bottom of the barrel. Yeah. And it was this one question that I followed this guy named Dr. Boyce Watkins, and he asked, because he read from Dr. Claude Anderson books, and I forgot the name of the book. I think it's not Black Labor, White Wealth, the Black History Reader, I think. And he was reading, and Dr. Claude Anderson asked this question, and it just had me thinking all day. It was like, why do those people hate us so much?
You don't know who we belong to.
And he said, it's simple. The reason why they treat us like they do is because we allow it. And he was talking about going to Kanye West's statement a couple of years ago, that slavery was a choice. People was getting mad and upset at the time. I think I was one of the ones who was mad and upset. But he had a point. Like, slavery was a choice. Do you think the Native Americans was enslaved in bondage? I didn't read anything about that. I mean, I read that, they'll, wait till they go to sleep at night and they walk in their house and slit everybody's throat. I read some of that. So it's just like with us, it's like we kind of allowed the curse to play out.
And see,
because we allowed it.
It was a systematic way they done it.
Yeah.
Giving us, JC giving this and turn the other cheek mentality.
It turned to your other cheek. Mm-hmm.
That's why you have people like what's my guy's name? The slave that was. And he was preaching gospel.
Oh, Nat Turner.
Nat Turner.
Oh, he turned away from.
Yeah, he turned away at the end.
He was a slave. Because I'm pretty sure they was reading out of the slave Bible, and out of the slave Bible they take away Moses. They take away everything that indicated, oh, this person freed their people, and they highlighted like, hey, slaves, obey your master. Yeah. Like that was probably the sermon title every Sunday. Like, hey, slaves, obey your master. Slaves, this is what you can do to get in good grace with your masters. And I'm just like it was some of us that, we died because we didn't want to take it, but everybody has to think alike. Like you can't be on so much of self-preservation that you lose out on the ability to fight for your people.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like we allowed it.
You say that, and I'm happy that you said that. We have to find a reason to fight.
Mm-hmm. Got to find a reason to fight.
We don't have a reason to fight
because we're too comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you don't fight. Do you?
No, you chilling.
You chilling. Like, yeah, we are. We chilling, right?
We got the game. We got the game. We got fashion.
Yeah.
We got the music.
Mm-hmm.
So we feel like we can show our ass in public, but we still get the same treatment like it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing really changed. They just allowed you to get to that.
Get a couple more dollars.
Get a couple more dollars, but get to that point that they want you to quicker.
Yeah.
Either exploiting ourselves in an ignorant manner, or incarcerated, or broken family.
Oh yeah, that's always gonna happen. Broken family.
So that your
anything
power
happen,
block is broken. Yeah. It's disseminated. All right, cool. That's really what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They want you. Go ahead. Yeah, I was getting some head. Go ahead, and make another baby and leave her.
Because we know you're not gonna take care of her.
Because can't find a job
or your kid.
Also, we make it hard for you to find a job. Also, we give her incentives
to not be with you.
Yep.
If that's not a blatant attack on a black family, I don't know what is, man.
What Kendrick Lamar said. But the hair's still good though. Make it say my right. That's all that matters, right? We're not building any nations. We're just building,
their nation.
A resume for
the
chicks that we knocked off, or how many, I got 4, 5, 6, 11 kids.
And that's a thing to be proud of.
That's the thing
like back in the day, you was proud because, hey, I'm a man. I got 10, 15, 20 kids. In their lives, they all live with me. We all working on the farm. We all working on a family business. Like, but I'm not over here just putting my seed here, putting my seed there, and putting my seed there. And I think that's kind of what happened with King Solomon. I think I've never heard anybody having 700 wives. Like, I mean, sometimes it's just hard with one, but you got 700 different personalities. They got probably different ways of thinking, and it's just like
I can only imagine though, but because there wasn't any kind of indoctrination in the boss, like you said, the boss ladies, it wasn't indoctrinated in their head.
Yeah,
it was just straight up submit.
Submit, yeah, submit.
So you got all these.
Oh, you can't say that word now. Oh, you say that word now, boy, that's a triggering word.
Submit, no, man. Submit.
You want to do what? What? Nah.
Man. I went to work today too.
Yeah, I went to work today too. Right? Can you cook today? What? Change the diaper? What? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. That's what it is, man.
Yeah. They got us in the trick bag.
Oh yeah, man.
They got us in the trick bag, and it's only going to be us that's going to be able to
get us out. Because we don't have no allies, at least no real allies.
I mean, that's prophesied that ain't nobody gonna.
You just read it.
Ain't nobody gonna deliver us from. It's only the Almighty. When we return back to Him and Him alone, that's when that's what we see now. Things are shaking.
Oh yeah. I think now is, as you were saying earlier, that there is like a shift that's going on. It's a little mix between consciousness and spirituality that I think that is moving, because it's not religious, but I do see a lot of people talking more about, hey, I'm spiritual. Okay, that's cool. but what are you doing spiritually? Like, what are some of your, like, what do you do? Who do you pray to? Like, what do you do to meditate and get yourself, right? You know, so yeah, I do see that.
That's always
Especially in
a
our
part of
community.
us, though.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a part of it.
That's why we see a lot of our women in witchcraft. A
Oh,
lot of our women in
yeah.
witchcraft, putting eggs and shit under their beds. You know, this we all had chicken bones and all of that. Our women, if you notice, our women are inclined. They are heavily inclined spiritually. If you notice,
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll say this,
Because you look at the black church, the only men you really see is in positions of power. You see the pastor and the deacons, and then the rest of the congregation is mostly single women.
Can I put this out? I've been putting some stuff out.
Oh man,
I don't even know if this is gonna come out.
yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, it's coming out.
Listen,
It's coming out.
The black church is keeping our women single.
Oh yeah. I've heard that. Yeah.
Listen, you gonna change your shoes, black woman. Listen to me, single black woman. You in the church and you if you doing all of that, hey, I get it. I'm not tripping on you, but I'm letting you know. You started wearing high heels to church. And those high heels are going to turn into wedges. Those wedges are going to turn into flats, and those flats are going to turn into those usher shoes. And then they're going to turn into the slides. You're the mother of the church. The black church is here to keep our women single. The pastor doesn't have any incentive of marrying you off to some man.
Yeah.
Because the man's going to catch up and he's going to be like, I ain't going to get that nigga no man.
Yeah. Yeah, we kind of see.
I know his brother, and his brother used to shoot dice with me.
Right.
No, my woman gonna do this at the house and this, that, and the other. No, the that doesn't interest the pastor in anything.
It's not in his best interest.
It's not in his best interest, dude. To keep you at the church in the vacuum, to keep you at the church and take care of them children that ain't yours, to keep you in the church, to make sure somebody knows where to sit down during service. That's his interest. To make sure you there. To, maybe you can sit in the front row with your skirt and cross your legs every 15 minutes. Listen, I'm not going to get into all of that. But the reality of it is the black church is keeping our women single.
Yeah.
I know. Listen. Remember the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of those in the church. Black female version. And guess what? Why do they say they get on these interviews and these podcasts and they write these articles saying it's a lot of pent up emotion. But I'm saying sanctified for JC. For
He's my man.
He's my man. Ooh, right? The black church that's another culprit.
Yeah.
That's another culprit. We went inside the black church thinking that we was getting away from the boogeyman, just to only realize the boogeyman lives in the black church.
Have you ever thought that out of all the institutions we built, them haven't really attacked the black church like they do every other organization?
What you mean?
Like, you don't see no CIA infiltrating no black church. You don't see them.
They already did.
Well, I mean, they did back in the day, but they don't need to do it.
They're here now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been swallowed?
I don't even talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that, man. That's a whole can.
Who do you think he worked for? Who do you think these people work for? Wow. So Jay-Z's on stage doing this.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say it, but yeah.
Just because old boy not doing it does not mean he's not
part of that same cabal that that Cat Williams was talking about.
Okay. Why would you? Llama, let me ask you something, brother. You got a picture with Diddy? Would you ever give him a hug?
No.
If y'all were...
I wouldn't even if he was asking me to take me shopping, I would look at. I was just telling my partner about that. Like, I would feel very offended if him or any man would be like, "Hey, come on, let me take you shopping and buy you this and that," and just like as if I'm a girl or something. Like, nah, ain't no man taking me shopping.
So, at what circumstance would you go party with Diddy?
There's no circumstances because I already know what time it is.
Okay.
I already know what goes down, and I don't get down with that. What did Pimp C said? You know, I'm a family man.
Family man, you feel me?
I ain't never been in a room with another man naked. You know, I ain't with none of that.
What
you
would
know,
motivate a man to do that?
a sick man, a evil man.
But then his son got caught up with that little situation too.
Who?
Oh, the
His
Jakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and it's sad, but I really think that this is the start of the fall of his kingdom.
Too close to. And I ain't wrong. We used to go to the Potter's house, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to back in the day, man. I'll be putting on YouTube and watching his sermons. Like, yeah, he get ready. Y'all remember that?
I wanted to work his sound at one point in time. I wanted to, you know.
But I think what happened was that them people got to him and be like, hey, we need you to push this agenda.
I say, man, it's 501c3, man.
501c3, 501b3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That is it's called faith-based initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Faith-based initiative. And here's the thing about that. You can't segregate other people. That's one of the big things.
Mm.
You can't get up there on the pulpit talking about us.
Oh, yeah.
And they gonna have to investigate. They're gonna snatch your title, and then now you can't keep the money. And it's not tax-free, and that's But faith-based initiative was their way inside,
okay.
us.
That was
because before that, the slave master was in the congregation as the black preacher was preaching.
Yeah, to make sure that he's preaching about,
because they gave him the slave Bible, which was really a pamphlet, like you say, review Moses, right? And so we went from that to you know, how about this? I trust you, Cletus. Right.
The Pastor Nat Turner.
Right. I trust you, Pastor Turner. You know, I'm not gonna call you Turner. I'm sorry to call you boy, but they call you Turner. I'm Pastor Turner. I'm gonna trust you to do that. But then the graduated version is we're gonna give you some tax breaks. We're gonna give you some tax breaks, and you know, don't worry about it. But here's the thing, though. Listen, stick to this side of the book.
This the uncut. This the pay-per-view part.
This is don't talk about this.
Don't talk about this. You can talk about this and that.
Yeah.
But this, no sir.
No. Loving each other.
No sir.
Just y'all. No sir. You know. So
I'm doing the podcast right now.
So watch this. Right. So not only that, what comes with that though? So here's the deep dive. What comes with that? The alphabet community comes with that. Because you're not segregating nothing.
No, you can't.
Because this, the Tanakh, right?
It's going against that.
It's going against it.
The Torah, Nevi'im, the Ketuvim, the Torah, right? The prophets and the writings, right? That all attest to the laws and the commands of the Most High, which says what? Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, our power is one. And we're supposed to love him and him only, right? So he's got a set of laws, and I just read that there was a heritage. So in order to keep us in this state that we're in right now, they severed us from that. Because if we were under the Most High's protection, they can't touch us. They can't touch us. MC Hammer's song is prophetic. Can't touch this.
Yeah.
It really is.
Even though he was a
he's our refuge. But here's the thing. Real quick, here's the thing. Bless ups MC Hammer. Because guess what? What did he do? He gave jobs to folks in the hood.
Yeah.
But now when he comes up, they say one thing. He went bankrupt. He went broke.
Oh yeah, they love to say that.
His people, though, for sure.
That part.
Right. But back on track. So they infiltrated. Look at Yeezy. Kanye West. Shaking hands with Joel Osteen. They gave him the game. Joe Osteen, the plumber, knocked down a damn wall or made a dent in the wall, said, hey, I'm going to fix this, Mr. Osteen.
Right. And it was
like you got some money coming out of the wall, Mr. Osteen.
Yeah, I remember that scandal. Yeah, I remember that.
But you can't take in people from that was in that's neither
that flooding in Houston.
We can't take care of nobody. But we got money coming out of the bathroom wall.
Now what was he saying? He was saying we just got new carpet. He used a lame excuse. We just got new carpets and it's gonna cost a lot to get it fixed, and that's the reason why we can't be helping our community, even though they pay all of these tithes and offerings. Like
Yeezy learned the game. And you say,
Sad.
bro, they selling merch in the church.
In the church.
Bars. They selling merch in the church. Tax free.
Man, if that's not genius, I don't know what is, man.
Well, what was this document called?
Same thing with the politics.
What was this document called? Genius.
Genius.
On Netflix.
Oh yeah.
You said it.
Yeah.
So yeah, they infiltrated the church. They infiltrated that a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Long
And
time
made it
ago.
self-sustaining where they don't have to actively, pay attention and have a, agent in there. They just, hey, this is law and y'all follow it.
The AME Church. You can look it up. You don't have to take my word for it. The AME Church was created by a guy that was in the Freemasonry.
I think I've heard that.
Yeah. And here's the thing about the Freemasonry. I'm gonna talk on it. We got some time. Freemasonry, free and accepted, right? Masonry was black folks saying, we want to be like y'all. We know y'all got the skull and bones. We know y'all got the masonry, but we want to. Now we got Freemasonry. Freemasonry. So they had that. We always want to take. Not on that. We always want to go to them to find validation.
Find validation, yeah.
It's always about validation.
That's why when we at the Grammys and we win a Grammy, that's like the best thing in the world. Like, we just got validated.
You swept the Grammys, but your ass got swept up out of there.
Oh.
Man.
You swept the Grammys, but you put their bracelets on.
Oh.
You swept the Grammys,
And
but you still had to take a mugshot.
Bro, if that's not the most...
You swept the Grammys.
That's
but
the
you
craziest
still
thing.
under their control. You swept the Grammys. To do what?
It could be.
To be known as what?
Yeah.
Like, you swept the Grammys
worked...
with the biggest smile on your face.
Oh, man, that was too big, bro.
The night of my life.
That was way too big, bro.
And you're being escorted off the premises.
Hastily.
Those bracelets were from Jacob, the jeweler. No.
Nah, they wasn't. They weren't from, what's the guy in Houston that be doing the grills?
Johnny Dang.
Yeah, Johnny Dang. Yeah, one of them.
Those are Johnny Dang bracelets. But you swept. Some
APs.
So what they saying is, you can sweep the Grammys, and guess what? When everybody clear out of here, you're going to sweep up the auditorium, too. Still nigga.
Yeah. And then I didn't like what Jay-Z had to say about validating his wife, because I'm like, y'all are billionaires. What white man do y'all need to go kiss their behind?
She need to get some sun. I don't know what he doing to that young girl, but she getting lighter than these lights in here. I'm like, dog.
Yeah. Every
last time I
see
seen her, she was like cinnamon-esque.
Yeah.
Now I see her, I'm like, is it Shakira?
Yeah, she looked like a white girl getting a tan that you can tell she.
Stacey Dash ain't never looked that white. Stacey Dash ain't never looked that white. And I said, damn. What? She whiter than Candace Owens. How that work? I don't care about no beehive.
Nah, me neither.
It is what it
because
is.
I see the beehive as idol worship. That's all I see.
One can array. That's all I got to say.
Because I be seeing some of the footage at a concert, and I'm like, is that Jesus on stage? Like, y'all falling out. Then y'all got the church. What was the Church of Beehive or something like that happened a couple of years ago? That it started.
Church of B.
Yeah, I'm like, man, to me, ain't no man or woman worth that worship. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how many great songs you got. Like, you're not worth the worship because, again,
right now,
your doodle still stink, don't it?
What we just did, somebody heard that.
Yeah.
Another nationality heard this right here.
Mm-hmm.
They heard that.
Yeah.
It woke them up out of their sleep.
That snap around the world.
I hear black people agreeing.
Like, I mean, she's a great artist, but she's not gonna save my soul. She's not gonna be the reason why I'm able to go to heaven and see the Most High.
What's it going to take for us to get to that point, though?
Man, I don't know. Maybe a R. Kelly situation where they going down and everybody's turning against you.
Everybody gotta. That's the thing, brother.
But why did it have to wait till that? Why did we have to wait to R. Kelly fall to believe that? Oh yeah, he was a monster. I mean, he sung about it.
It's the same thing that's going on now. Like I said about the drill.
Oh yeah.
There's only so much you can take.
Only so much you can take.
Cause I can hear that joint on the radio on XM. I don't even like XM as much now.
Yeah.
I hit that button so many times. I'm like, dang, they going hard. Kids in the car, goddamn.
Like every station got the same thing in rotation.
Just kill riding.
Yeah.
Gonna go kill.
Everybody dead.
Yeah, everybody dead. So how many bodies gonna be left after the end of the day?
Everybody dead.
Everybody gonna be dead.
Bro. So I'm like, yeah, we getting tired of that. So same thing with that. You know, realizing and seeing. You know, that's what's going on. But there are some people that just lost in the sauce. Just,
Oh yeah. That's the niggas we were talking about.
Yeah, they love that.
Yeah.
They want to continue to watch that.
And how dare you talk about something that he like? Oh, you offended me. Like, I'm pretty sure some beehive, you know.
Oh yeah,
Oh, hey, we gotta cancel them. They over here talking about Beyonce. You know, Lord Almighty. You know. And at the end of the day, she still got to sit on a toilet.
At the end of the day, she can't control herself. She can't control what award she win.
That part, like,
damn.
If she's that good, she ain't got no Grammy.
Why don't you have your own platform where you can give out the awards to people?
Like Jay-Z, they can create their own.
Sure.
They got enough money, they got enough resources, they got enough power to be like, look, we just gonna create this, you know, maybe call it Rock Nation Award or something. I don't know. Like, y'all got the power, but y'all begging white people?
I'm not gonna go to Boston Market and complain that this shit ain't got no flavor.
Because it don't.
Because I'm not gonna go there in the first place. I don't care about your cream spinach and your spiral macaroni and cheese.
Right. Now they call it mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. I'm not gonna go there if I know what I'm gonna get.
Right. I'm not gonna get beat over the head over it either. Because I want to go to your restaurant. Like,
nah. What we say before we even started this? Talking about what? We fighting to be integrated and fighting to sit down at a restaurant that don't even season the food the way we like. So what do we want this in the first place?
Right. Why should that be our battle? Right.
They took the Skechers shoe, put a little bit more, you know, plastic on the bottom, and now they're gonna charge us $500, $600, $700, $800 for a shoe that we would have got clowned.
Man,
in school
15 years ago. Oh, you can't wear them in school, man. They gonna think you retarded or something.
You're get roasted with them joints for sure immediately.
They're gonna ask why
the teacher gonna join in on you too.
Now you got those on. That's the drip. Who told you that? Who told you, black man or black woman, that you were black in the first place? Who told you that? I'm not gonna give you that. I just need you to. I'm just provoking thought.
Provoking thought. Yeah.
Provoking thought. Who told you? Who told you that there was a such thing as black on black crime? Really? You mean you got somebody across the country, a black man that's looking to kill me? Come on now, y'all. Just